Hello, hello, hi. Hi, Misha, and hi, Shiny Furret. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope your Pokemon merging is going well. Tonight, we're playing back into Pyre, where I'm going to spend some time beating my head against the wall, first thing, because I want to finish Hedwyn's scribe trial. I watched some other people do it. It looks like the strategy is to go for the ball fast. Hi, Canth. Hello. Hope you're having a good evening, everybody. But yeah, I'm going to spend some time beating my head against the wall trying to do Hedwyn's scribe trial, because I think I can do it eventually. Yep. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, I did a whole stream one time trying to beat the hell level of Cave Story. Talking about beating your head against the wall. I died so many times in that. Okay, we could reattempt it now. We're actually going to reattempt it. Return so soon, reader? Not that I'm complaining. Yes, let's do the scribe trial. I'm just going to start right off and we're going to do Hedwyn's scribe trial. I watched a couple videos on it. Even the people who I watched, I mean, I don't know how good those people were either, but they lost a couple goals. You only need to score 3 goals with Hedwyn because their Pyre doesn't have as much health. But I need to get hit. It looks like the strategy is to go straight for the ball, then kind of loop around and try to jump over everybody's auras, like conserve your stamina. I'm not that good at that, but we'll try it a few times. Hedwyn's the only one I have available. What do I have on him right now? The Moon Crest? Okay, I thought about switching him out for a different... I could make him faster, which might be better. I think I talked about that last time. I might use Tailwind Crest. That does extra damage, but not enough to matter. This heals mine, but I only need to score 3 goals, so that's not going to be enough to matter either. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to give the extra quickness. We're going to give Hedwyn extra speed. And then we're going to try it with him. Oh god, I haven't done my character sheet either. Misha, you just reminded me. I'm the worst. I'll do it after stream. It's fine. I made the character sheet in fast character. I just need to transcribe it onto, like, an actual character sheet. For Basil. Anyways. I'll worry about that a little later. So bad. Okay. Perhaps that nomad of yours shall not fail so badly as before. Thanks. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Furret, you want to play D&D? Gotta find a D&D party. You need to figure out why the ARC server is the way that it is. I did go in today and... Alright, I gotta focus. But I did go in the drive today and, like, copied all my config files. Hey! We got a goal right off! Look at us go with our strategy. Oh! I came back refreshed, strong, ready to go. We're just gonna keep doing the same thing. I jumped into the aura. They're gonna score a goal now. Yeah, we did it! Okay, we're done. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna take me like 30 minutes and we got it on the first try. Apparently my fingers spent the week absorbing new skills without me realizing. What the hell? I beat my head against that scribe trial. I did it like at least a dozen times at the end of the last stream, and I just come back in without any practice and do it in one go. Canth, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Wow. I'm so smooth. Oh man. I was like, okay, go straight for the ball and then run to the goal. And somehow it worked. I don't know. And after it worked the first time, I was like, we're just going to do the same thing over and over again. Okay, we did it! Yeah! Thanks, Hedwyn. Thanks, bro. Anyways, yeah, so hopefully you can figure something out from those config files, Can't. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the... I don't know what's up with the difference. The island and Crystal Isles will, like, let me go between them properly, and it had everything set properly. I think you're right, Can't, because you said you had that little Auto Ingram mod that wasn't from Steam. It was just like a mod from their little mod shop. That must be what's interfering with the N+ Ingrams unlocking. Anyway, not to talk about Ark too much when we're not even playing Ark, but here we go. Whew. What a great start to the stream. We did it. Maybe part of this stream could be D&D character sheet building, since I apparently forgot about doing that. Seems you did indeed, boy. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Sandra's like, get the fuck out of my crystal. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into Sandra. She seems very done with everything to me. Good to be back after all that. Say, what's that you have there? Gold's Bracer! Yes. We did it! Okay, let's go back into the roster. What did we get for him? This is Hedwyn's special thing. If he... Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I like that talisman for him. He power casts with greater ease. You have to do it just at the right time, though. And usually in rights, I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. And I gain infinite stamina if I hit. I guess it doesn't matter if I hit with the... If it's just any hit, or only if I hit with the power cast. I don't know if I'm married to that bracer idea. Your hope's 23. Who did I take that talisman away from? You. Oh yeah, your hope's low. That's why I gave you that one. Jodariel, I'm sticking with Soliam's Horn. You've got your Jomor's Fang. I guess we'll just give you back the Mooncrest for now. It's fine. Okay, cool. We did it! We're so good at game! I can't believe I did that on the first try. What the hecky? Bing! We read the last page of this. Stars will be your guide. Yes, yes. I read all these. The rope collar. The Empire's collapse. Rope collar stood by. He sent everybody out after Soliam Moore. I'm just refreshing myself with the lore. He fell in the river. He turned into a demon. And then Golgothanian saved his life. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay. Discuss the plan. Volfred wants to keep talking with us. All right, Volfred. I still don't know if I trust you. Earlier, Volfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait. What are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. Oh, let me move. You can't see people's faces. Hold on. I gotta fix something real quick. I gotta go back over here. Everything's frozen up for a second. I'm gonna do the reading, so y'all don't need to read. But you do need to see people's faces, I feel like, maybe. I don't know. Is that more important? Anyway, we'll just put dog cam back down there for now. That's fine. One by one, or not at all. But I swore that we'd go free together. We may go free together yet. But it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Elodiel, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. It said the scribes themselves keep watch over Scribe's Gate. The judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Listen, Volfred, I can only read so far in this book, okay? That doesn't give me the whole book at once. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Soliam. Celestial landmarks, temple at the highest point and the downside, okay? And meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. I like their color scheme. And their, like, claw hand symbol. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, their somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in, and clothed, and fully pardoned. Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that says sentence into exile is forever, and freedom from the downside is impossible? Don't worry, Canth. You can have fun lurking. You can just enjoy me reading you a book, basically. It's either book or sports ball in this game. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So then, that's it? We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it, at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Volfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. Have time now for your vocations. At dawn you shall begin your ascent of Mount Elodiel. Alright. Let's look at our guys. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As an exile's, each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal. You'll have to mentor them one at a time. I haven't mentored anybody yet, but let's look. Jody, you're great. Ruki, you just hit level 3. You did too, I think? Shay? I would love to get Tizo to level to the next mastery. Yeah, probably head towards this one. Because I use him to score a lot. But let's keep going. You're not even to your first mastery yet. But I also care about you the least. Let's mentor Tizo, because I think I can get him to the 3rd tier here. Tizo would be pleased to go over the finer points of the rites with you. You illustrate to Tizo some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Yeah! Tizo just had a flash of inspiration about his role in the rites and as part of the Nightwings. His flash of inspiration was that he's a little cutie pie! Look at his little cutie pie face! Alright. He already comes back pretty fast, so I think we go for this one. This one is... No, I don't think that one's necessarily helpful, so let's do this one. Tizo seems very excited about some of your ideas. Tizo! Alright. I think we're good. Leveling Tizo up. Alright, onward to Mount Alodiel. Some of that good Supergiant music and illustrations. All their games are so pretty. Mount Alodiel. Do we have a full D&D group? Not totally. I could inquire. The one I'm going to make a character sheet for, I need to make a character sheet for tonight is just for our Ren Fair friends. So that is going to be like a full party. Alright, here before you lies Mount Alodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. But I do have a couple other little D&D groups that I play with sometimes for it. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam. That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire, thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who lived to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up, and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwyn over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Yeah, I'll keep reading. This is a reading-heavy game, but, you know. Yeah, let's keep going. Wolfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodariel raises her voice again. Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know. Why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? I see. Well, but that is simple really, madam. You are chosen. You are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group, against which all the others would be judged. That group, they called the Nightwings. Ooh, our group's special. We're the specialist, even though we basically stole this wagon from the old Nightwings. Or maybe they all died and we just impostered them. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then, you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right, then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites, but these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on, with the fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. Yeah, now we are back. Totally back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Okay, alright. We got the full exposition out here. Delilah, are you sleepy down there in the dog bed? Yeah. You couldn't share it with Bitsy, you just made Bitsy kick out on the sad little blanket. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Alright, we got some options. Emperor's Ascent. Shay believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. Emperor's Fall. Money or blessings? Pamitha or Shay? You know what? You're new, Pamitha. Let's go your direction. There's all kinds of statues up here. And it's chilly. You joined Pamitha on her brief expedition. Aw, come on. To find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain, but did not succeed. Oh, they didn't succeed, not we didn't succeed. Oh? Wait. I shall be joining you. Oh, Jody's gonna come along? Thought she hated Pamitha. What? Now I get 2 chaperones? But sure, I'm game. Whatever you wingless are into. Be silent, little bird, and fetch those trinkets and be done. My, so full of bitterness? You really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. And you ought not to mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here. So why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I? The first one out of here? Of course. It's plain the others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far. Besides maybe that Fulfred, though he seems plenty happy here, making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you to presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Jodariel is too mom to let anyone else go first. Or to let herself go first. Jodariel's like, I am protecting everyone in this caravan. Maybe we force Hedwyn to go first. I don't know. Who should we have go first? Gotta think about that one. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Though if by some coincidence you do end up selected for the honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way you shall be free. Of me, at least. And I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer your hideous attitude toward me and everything. At that, you intervene. You're like, okay, that's enough, ladies. Jodariel's eyes burn with fury. But then she calms herself. I shall see you at the wagon, reader. Pamitha, you instigated that, you bird girl. Pamitha scoffs as Jodariel storms off. I swear that one. Well, moving on. There's something sparkling down there. Be right back. Okay, bye, Pamitha. She swoops out of sight, leaving you alone there on the mountain. Pamitha, are you coming back? Pamitha, I gave you a talisman. Oh. Pamitha soon returns with something that lay long forgotten in the rocks below. A luminous idol. After grasping the orb, the bearer instantly recovers all stamina. Oh, that's a pretty good talisman. Temple High Road. Or the Temple Cistern. We have to go Sir Gilman's way. Because he's Sir Gilman. Sorry, Hedwyn. At long last! The worm surges toward the waters of the cistern. You decide to join him for a brief excursion there after another hard day's ride. You find him in a shallow pool, appearing very much contented. Look at his heart! Look at his hard eye! I love Sir Gilman. This night, he thought he may never again feel fresh water's cool caress against his scales. He sighs, splashing about from time to time. Then he turns his attention over to you. You, Master Reader, are most kind. To take with you this wayward knight, he swears to prove himself to you and to the rest. He knows that soon now, someone may go free. He knows the choice of whom may weigh upon you heavily indeed. For it is you who ought to make that choice, is it not so? This night, he heard it from the others, so it must be true. Now listen, please, upon what little honor this knight has. This knight's penance isn't yet complete. There's much atoning to be done. So, when rises the occasion to decide who ought to go free, this knight wants you to know something. Please do not choose him, not even if you wish, and not even if you can. He begs of you, allow this knight that simple dignity. With that, Sir Gilman sinks into the waters. His tail waves to you to leave him be for now. Sir Gilman, you're so selfless. I'm pretty sure if I had taken Hedwyn's path, Hedwyn was going to tell me the same thing. That he should let everybody else go before him. Consider his wish. Aw, he gained some enlightenment, though. He's only been in one right with our team so far. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together. Much how we act is with a single heart and mind during the rites. What is this we? What is this we, Mr. Volfred? What is we? You haven't been in a single rite with us, Volfred, and you tried to kick me out, Volfred. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. Tariq! Oh. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. It's another minstrel. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now, each of you in turn, state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. All right, Tariq. I trust you, my guy. I'll start. They call me Hedwyn the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom. For myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I am regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jodariel. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Shay, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Scree! Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service! This knight is on a quest to find his honor! He lost it at a certain point. Pamidathane. I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You're not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why? I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim, now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. She's like, you can go. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. Intimidating! State who you are! Who am I? I feel like Jean Valjean at this moment. Who am I? Can I condemn this man to slavery? Pretend I do not see his agony. I'm gonna say a crippled scholar. You've always sought to understand the world around you. That knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. I want true freedom. I want to help my friends. I want revenge. I want to see what happens. I want to help my friends. I'm good. I'm a good person in my heart, probably. I'm usually play good peoples in games. Unless I've already played the game once. I usually play good on the first go-round through games. And then the second go-round, I might test out the bad answers. You know, the jerk answers. Like, I want revenge. The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive and to find kinship in the downside. Your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish, for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once, and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq. Aye, Celeste. Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. There's definitely some backstory here. Let us through the gate. We are totally worthy. Yep. Oh gosh. From the top of Mount Elodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you crossed to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Oh no! I'm not ready for liberation. Let's read our page. The mercy shown, in the words of Golathanian, the Master General. The Imp Ha'ub and I, we helped to save my Emperor. And when the danger did subside, my Emperor Soliam he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are an exile of the downside, and all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the Imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did." We're so not even a little... We've only finished the first frickin' chapter of this book, and we're about to do liberation rites? This seems wrong. Once more, you've returned to me. What is it, reader? Bye. Let's do this again sometime. Alright, let's talk to Jody. How come everyone on my team is like, don't make me go first? Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? None as yet. Complained about the chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fared your struggles with the mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. Like what I thought I was going to have to do at the beginning of stream. But instead I prevailed. Put some of the old nerves to bed there, for good measure. So, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just... we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know, My promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. I was actually going to send Ruki out first. So, you know. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn. And Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Hedwyn! Maybe I should send Hedwyn first. I don't know. He probably doesn't want to go first, but he would be a good one to, like, have on the outside in the Commonwealth, you know? Also, he's a very replaceable member of my squad. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn toward the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. What does the squad need for it? Steal myself in turn. What does our squad need? Oh. We got some dry ice up there for our refrigerator. A monk who has one intelligence that just fists everything. Alright. Psst, hey, guys, just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know, all right. You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're going to get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Okay, we do not have that much money. Alright. I can upgrade the talisman that I have. I can have a light. I can have a last Hail Mary thing here. I was trying to save up for some of these higher level things, but I don't know. At this point, it might be more worthwhile to just upgrade things that I already have. Let's buy a pinch of stardust. This is rank 11. It gives you +4 quickness. That won't do anything to improve its value overall. That's better for Jodariel. I mean, I'm making a bunny monk for this Ren Fair campaign for it. A Herringon race. So he's going to not fist so much as bunny kick everything. That won't increase that enough to be worthwhile for now. So the only talisman I have that would, like, gain effectiveness from this is the one that Shay has, the Moon Crest. So let's put it on there. Alright. When you play D&D, you were a Dragonborn monk. Had max strength and charisma, no intelligence. You owned a store discount and the entire party got mad because you wouldn't buy them any weapons. You just say, use your fists. I do. Oh no. Sounds good. I don't know. What has Tizo got right now? He's got the extra score thing, right? Infinite stamina is quite good, too. Maybe I'll switch Pam at this thing for stamina bonus. Sure. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Thanks, Ron. I will see you later. Bye. I don't have anything to sell you. I mean, I kind of do. I could sell you Gull's Bracer, but it's a legendary, so I don't want to sell it. Come see us again, guys! Okay, bye, Ron. Alright. I'm a little worried about this rite. Should we do a practice rite, just to keep our hand in? Nah, we did so good with Hedwyn's scribe trial. Famous last words. Alright, here we go. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Yes. Though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No? Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free, instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity, and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance, and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Delilah, are we taking great strides? Are you taking great strides in rearranging your blankets? Amelia's like, Mom's talking to us. Have to come over. That's good, doggos. Okay, let me take a drink. Time to play fantasy sports ball. High stakes fantasy sports ball. Okay. I'm a little worried about it. I'm concerned that I've somehow become worse. Your story shall continue, regardless of the outcome of this or any other rite. You need but see it through.
Since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium.
Sorry.
You are to be commended for your guidance, reader.
Sorry we're late.
But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
I'll do my best.
Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment.
I know.
Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction.
Oh gosh, here we go.
One among you shall regain their freedom.
Okay. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now, and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Ignarius. Look at that pompadour this guy is rocking. Wow. What kind of voice do I have for this guy? You know who I am already, but look what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Joe Dariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Joe Dariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Joe Dariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. You tell him, Jody. Sassy. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we gotta stick together. Now come on! Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Alright. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night, if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Okay.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Choose who would be free. I only have 3 eligible people right now. Jody, Hedwyn, and Tizo. Alright, well I said I was thinking Jody or Hedwyn or Rookie first. I'm gonna send Hedwyn first. He's gonna hate it because he wanted to make sure everyone went free. Or Jody. Oh god, this is hard. Tizo's just vibing, I feel like. Like, he wants to go to the Commonwealth, but he's not, like, super into it. Oh god. Jody or Hedwyn? I feel like each of these, from a roleplay perspective, each of these characters would tell me to let the other one go free first. I'm gonna go with Hedwyn. I'm gonna say Hedwyn is gonna go first. I know he's kind of been the leader this whole time, but I'm gonna be like, Hedwyn, I got your back. The team's gonna be alright without you. You go back and find your girl and, you know, take care of the rest of us.
Hedwyn.
Let's go. Aye. You insist. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then, under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Hedwyn the Deserter shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate, to strive alongside Hedwyn the Deserter and see to his return in glory?
Who shall
Okay.
be at his side?
I need to get some other people to enlightenment level to send back. I can't believe Rookie wasn't high enough leveled. But I'm gonna choose Rookie.
Rookie.
Heh, sure. No pressure, right, sister? I'm not gonna choose Jody, though. I know that's like... Muddled, hello! You're just in time. We're gonna free Hedwyn and send him back to the place. Let's try Pamitha. I haven't leveled her very much. I know, I thought about, I could have sent Jody first. It was either Jody, Hedwyn, or Tizo. And I was like, Tizo is fine. He, like, lives in the downside full time. He just wants to see the Commonwealth out of curiosity. Jodariel and Hedwyn, I feel like both would have wanted to go, but I chose Hedwyn. Like, they both would have wanted the other person to go first. But I chose Hedwyn. Alright. Tizo is, like, super inspired. Let's go, Pamitha. I haven't done that much with her. This might be a mistake. What amulet does she have? Oof. Pamitha or Shay? Canth! I'm in a pickle. Or Gilman. I kind of want to use Pamitha just because I haven't used her that much, but also this is a high-stakes situation. And I'm more comfortable using Shay and Gilman than I am using Pamitha. Let's try... Send Shay. Alright, I was leaning towards Shay anyway. Alright. Me? Oh yes, I will!
It is done.
Alright. Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. We're gonna send Hedwyn back to the Commonwealth if we win this right. If not, we just have to try again next time. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. Nightwings! Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me.
Commence.
No, get him! There we go. Ah! It's okay, I got resummoned right away. Good job, Rookie. Oh, they're singing us a little ditty while we do this. Nice. Oh no, I ran out of staminas. I should have tried to throw it in, probably. Oh no! We got banished. Oh no! I let them get a goal. Shoot! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I got trapped! Good job, Shay. Okay. Okay. Ha! We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing pretty good. You good for nothing Nightwings! Skip out on us for years and years, and show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it. I used to be the best. At this, at least. But now, pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Moira. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Oh, we gotta get the like, sympathetic backstory of the other team, so we feel like, oh, maybe we should let them go free. Nah. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. Oh, I will.
whom you face was once a man, long since tainted by the downside, or rather by his crimes.
Ha-ha!
So it is.
Well done, Shay. Oh, I'm stuck. How'd I get stuck? Why wouldn't I run? That was weird. Ah!
From burning
They scored.
to ash,
Damn it.
extinguish now their pyre.
Why am I getting stuck there in that corner? I should be able to run that way. Apparently not. Ah. That was my own dumb fault.
Why, that was all of them.
Well done, Shay.
Was all
What is Pyre, Furret? It's fantasy basketball.
we are finished here. Oh, and there it is.
Nice goal. Yes, it's 3x3 pickup basketball fantasy. We did it! We're the best at fantasy basketball. Pyre is a Supergiant game for it, so if you're familiar with
The liberal
Hades or Bastion, it's by the same studio.
the scribes have chosen.
Very artsy.
The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free.
It's very...
Absolved of all misdeeds.
Okay.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Solari is lurking.
And all
Hi, Sil.
others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Whatever. We're all gonna get free, because I am so good at fantasy basketball. Gah, what a joke! We should have had this. Solaria, you got a streak! Yes. Streaks are new, apparently. Everybody's been getting streaks lately. Hello, hello! You should have had this. Got all rusty, you've been waiting so damn long. Damn it, damn it! Nightwings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. Yeah, whatevers. Hope you're having a good evening, Solaria. I thought I was gonna be spending like half of the stream trying to get Hedwyn's scribe trial done to get his special medallion, and instead I did it on the first try. I like beat my head against that thing last time, and we won our first liberation right, so one of our team can get out of exile. It seems like a very like Commonwealth Roman Empire kind of thing to do. Like the way they've presented the Commonwealth to be like, we'll exile you to this terrible place, but if you entertain us enough in fantasy sports ball, you can come back. Like, you know? Anyways, part of me's like, why do you even want to go back to the Commonwealth? Seems like it sucks there. But, you know, I sent Hedwyn back because he has a girlfriend and he wanted to go back. But he's probably mad that I sent him back first because he was the one that was the most on the, like, every one of us has to go free together. We're all a team. And I'm like, we are a team, Hedwyn. Bye. So, sorry, Hedwyn. You have to be honest. What for it? What is it? Tell me. You can't remember Solaria streams. What? It's been so long. She's done some, like, co-streams. We're a team and I'm kicking you off. No, Muddled. I'm ascending him to, you know, where he belongs-ish, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna feed my snakes tonight in real life, my real life snakes. But, the pet store was out of rats, so I have to go tomorrow. They're supposed to get them in. Yeah, you've been on, like, Coven streaming some people lately, right, Solaria? No, Muddled, that's like putting the worst possible complexion on this decision. It's not Hedwyn's fault. It's mine. I decided to send him. It was him or Jodariel, okay? And I wanted Jodariel to stay around. Also, I've decided this game is really just my excuse to do a bunch of different voices for all the characters. They all have such cute, distinct personalities. Anyways, back on Story Train. We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. You'd also want the tall muscle girl to stick around. Exactly! We gotta keep Demon Girl on our team. She's cool. I broke my vow to her. We would all go free together. Hedwyn, it's okay! I told you to go! Reader, my friend. Why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? I told you! I'm the one that said you should go! It's fine! Vikani. Yeah, see, there's his girlfriend. He wants to get back to her. Wait for me. Wait for me. He remained silent for a moment longer. Then, listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. That's why I said you should go first, Hedwyn, because you're reliable. And I was like, Hedwyn will be an asset to us in the Commonwealth. But I would have sent Ruki if he'd been available, not gonna lie. And, at the very least, I'll do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, that it'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. Bye, Hedwyn! The Shimmer Pool! A celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. His voice is audible, but growing faint. Your team... Oh yeah, it's gonna be real freaking cold this weekend, Misha. I gotta pack extra blankies. It's gonna be chilly in the tent at night. It's okay, there's lots of us. We'll keep it nice and warm. We are a team, and you are my second choice. Ah, so muddled. So mean. Stop saying mean things to poor Hedwyn. The temperature's dropping a little bit here. This weekend was like a seesaw at fair. It was 87 was the high on one day, and then the next day the high was 69. So it really had almost a 20-degree shift from one day to the other. You said them, I just quoted you. Thanks, Muddled. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader, everyone. Goodbye. Until we see each other. May he return in glory. Bye, Hedwyn. Ooh, look. He's all glowy.
By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Yeah, you're in a more chilly area, right, Syl? All right. Yeah, I need to use my 3 that I didn't use this time on the next rite. All right. I need to get Pamitha. She hasn't even gotten her first level of enlightenment.
Until the turning of the stars.
Farewell.
Well,
All right. I assume now we're going to do like a few non-liberation rites and then go back to the liberation rites. It's a comfortable 66 right now. 66 is like it was very nice today here. I don't know what the high was, but it felt like it was like warm without being freezing. Yeah, 66 is so nice, Syl. I agree. That's such a good temperature. All right. After your victory over the Tempers in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I'm going to miss that guy. It is quieter now, but I will see Hedwyn again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. Wait, what about the stars? They don't seem to wait around for us. About that, reader, go see for yourself. Bree would probably freeze right now. Yes, Miss Hoodie in 80-degree weather would probably freeze right now. You have a big fuzzy cloak you're bringing for her. I need to remember to grab my onesie for this weekend. Misha, don't let me forget. I need to get my shiny Umbreon onesie to take to fair. So I can be cozy. The night sky over Mount Alodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Hedwyn as you look toward the heavens. Yes, I need my onesie for the weekend. Weekend onesie. It is comfy. Misha got it for me. Thanks, Misha, for my shiny Umbreon onesie. All right, where are we going? You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. That's weird. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Okay. Who wants to have a chatty chat in the wagon? Oh, you do. I guess I could talk to you. I could sense you out there somewhere. What is it that you want? No scribe trials right now. Okay, bye, Sandra. Oh yeah, the Pokemon Infinite Fusions thing. Yes, you should totally send it to me. I saw a trailer shiny for it for a Pokemon ROM hack called Pokemon Odyssey. You can find the trailer on YouTube. I don't think it's finished yet, but it looks so cool and I want to play it. Oh, Furret, you should also totally tune in tomorrow night if you're free. We're going to be fighting the Elite Four in our Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke, so we'll see how it goes. Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Volfred smoking at his pipe, his eyes averted. Well, see, I lost Franny in a real dumb way last time, so hopefully I'll get through the Elite Four with some Pokemon left. I do have enough to make a backup team if I lose, like, a shit ton of Pokemon. Hopefully I don't. Yes, yes, hashtag remember moist. What about hashtag remember Pinkerton? Poor Pinkerton. Lying on the floor because floor is best place to lay. I mean, depending on the temperature and the comfort of the floor, muddled. He looks up and smiles as you approach. Hello, my girl. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though, I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all of this. Not just me, but really all of us who had a chance to stand with Hedwyn here. Cool wooden floor, very comfortable. Have I tried Pokemon Unbound? I have not. I actually haven't played any Pokemon ROM hacks. I've just looked at them and gone, oh, that looks cool. One of our friends at Fair, speaking of lying on the floor this weekend, was real hungover on Sunday or on Saturday morning, and Misha came in our tent and we have a rug, like a big rug on the floor of our tent, so it's pretty comfy and it's on a deck, so it's up. It has like a nice flat floor too, and she was just lying on the floor of the tent. Pokemon Unbound starters are Beldum, Larvitar, or Gibble. Wow. Out of those three, Gibble. I would probably go for Gibble. I know that's probably like the fan favorite, but yeah. It was Misha's fault. Sounds like something you do. Just like lie on the floor of the tent. Sad. You got a Beldum and named it Handy. Ours is admittedly a somewhat desperate plan. It was vital to me, should the Nightwings rise again, that it be under proper care and guidance. Why does it sound like... Okay, I'm totally going out of left field here. Just trying to keep pace with your drinking, and that's not a good idea. Oh, no. Yep. Especially because our friend that did this had been not drinking. She had, like, cut back and reduced her drinking, so her alcohol tolerance was down, and then she was like, I'm gonna keep up with Misha all night. I think they ended up coming to bed at, like, 4 a.m. I was already sound asleep, so I'm not sure. But, yeah. Just the part about lying on the floor muddled. Anyway, I'm kind of it's vital to me should the Nightwings rise again that it be under proper care and guidance. Did he orchestrate the fall of the old Nightwings because he was like, they suck and we need a new team? Kind of sounds like that. Maybe out of left field that I'm making this connection, but it kind of sounds like it. It was 4:30 a.m., Misha. Great, incredible. I was just thinking how well Hedwyn served in that capacity. Whatever is to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I, we were unsure of him at first. A common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rites. Hey, don't insult my boy Hedwyn. But in the end, I felt he was worth a shot. Someone like him, sincere, determined, with loyal friends, and desperate to get home. Those qualities spoke volumes. You got to sleep at 5:15 and you were up at 8. You didn't have to walk me to the gate, Misha, but I appreciate it. Canth, you were originally going to randomize Gen 1 to Gen 7, but you lost steam. You think you did finish red, but you didn't finish silver. You know. Then he falls silent for a time. I have every faith that he shall strive on our behalf now in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet finds the one he sought. You and Volfred speak little more of Hedwyn for now. You're left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. I don't know. We'll see. I always feel like there should be something in the straw, but no. It's just a thing you can tickle. Continue our journey. Good morning, my girl. This place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Do I like difficult games like Dark Souls? It depends. I have not played Dark Souls. There's a ROM hack called Pokemon Bushido that should be called Pokemon Bullshit. I like difficult games if they feel fair. If that makes sense. If I have a difficult time with a game, start every battle either toxic or paralyzed or frozen or burned. That sounds like, I don't know if I would like that for it. Moonlight Alcove. Okay, let's go. If it's if it's difficult in a way that there's like skills you can master and things you can do to affect the outcome. But if you can like just die randomly without it being a result of anything that you did, that kind of difficulty kind of feels like bullshit to me. If that makes sense. If I'm playing a game and I'm like, this is hard, but if I train up and do the right things, I can get through it. It's okay. But if even if it's a game where there's like a trap in the hallway and it kills me once and I'm like, okay, I can avoid this now that I know it's there. It's all right. But games where you can just like, games that are more like bullshit mechanics. Hey, hello. Thanks for the subscription. I hope you're having a good evening. How come they get to use status kunai, but you don't get to use, but your trainer doesn't get to use status kunai for it? That would be the question I would have. Your brain's getting fried on Minecraft mods. Oof. I bet there's a ton of Minecraft mods. A founder badge. I guess so. I don't understand how those work. But sure, yes. Let's see. I'm looking at chat too much. We need to actually play some game, probably. Maybe. I guess we don't need to. Volfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. You won't make it tomorrow. You're off next Tuesday and Wednesday, though. Okay. My stream schedule right now, have I had 10 subs? I don't know if I have this month. I definitely have had in the past 10 subs. I mean, I have currently more than... Yeah, I think I have more than 10. I would have to look. Muddled, you found your armrest? Congratulations. Alright, Volfred leads all you into a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. We got somebody to talk to. We need to do some talking. Volford wants to talk to me again? Does this guy ever be quiet? Ever? Is there a ping for when we get in forest and stuff? Not real. We do our, like, every Monday night at 9 p.m. my Central Time, which is my time. I don't know what time zone you're in for it. But every Monday night we have community night in Solaria's Discord. And sometimes people talk about, like, when they're going to play games and stuff in there. So just keep an eye on it is my best advice. Modeled, your phone died, so you missed all the good content. Oh, no! It's okay. There'll be more. Does this guy ever not want to talk? You find Volfred seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I have many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. It's just audible so far. Yep, you're just listening to my book reading skills. Interactive book reading skills, where I also read chat. That's pretty much it. Yep. Oh, the reactions to your jokes. I also love Audible. I was listening to Audible audiobook in the car today while I was picking up animals from the regional animal shelter. Anyways. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there's something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Volfred invites you to inquire about his past. What did he do to earn his sentence? Why did the Nightwings disband? How do you know the lone minstrel? Or I say, shut up, I want to go away. When you had to drive to work, you subscribed to Audible. You work from home all the time now, Sil? That's nice. Send me a series you're in love with. Yes, send me your book recommendations for it. I've got... What have I been listening to on Audible lately? I went back to A Blast from the Past, and I was listening to Mercedes Lackey books, but like the old ones. So I just finished Arrows of the Queen, and I was deciding if I should get Arrow's Flight, which is the next one in the series. Yeah, I do a ton of driving as part of my job, though, so I always like to have the audiobooks. I'm going to ask why the Nightwings disbanded. I'm curious about that. You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Volfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a matter, as I understand, quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erisa, and another known as Oralek. Okay. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. I know. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Erisa, we lost her. And Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Elodiel. We lost him as well. On the night when he was to be free. Oh no! Are you telling the truth, Volfred? We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rites themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, and towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my girl. Okay. Oh, I can ask him more things. I thought it was going to be a one and done question situation. Okay. How'd you get here, bud? You ask Volford about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. Writes Mike Talbot in every universe. What is this book series? Alright, I'm gonna have to look at it here in a little bit. How rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press, an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within as anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. I owned and operated one. Zombie Fallout, Demon Fallout, Indian Hill, and there's another one. Okay. I feel like I might have heard of those books. Maybe. I don't read a lot of zombie books. I do a lot of fantasy. The closest books to zombie books that are books that I really love are the Sabriel series, which are more about necromancy. And I mean, it's definitely a ton of undead in the Sabriel books, but they're more like, I don't know, magical undead? The whole death and afterlife system in Sabriel is absolutely fascinating. Highly recommend the Sabriel books if you're up for a more fantasy take on necromancy and the undead. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. I have been playing Project Zomboid some lately for it. I like that game. Under pseudonym, of course. Young adult romance? I mean, there are romance novels that are all about the romance. And I do enjoy young adult fantasy, depending on what the young adult fantasy is. I would say... Oh, it's like, I'm going to send you another suggestion. Muddle, your cat keeps trying to escape and eat your plants. Tell him to cut it out. Cats don't listen very well, though. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk. And sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while. But not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? How do you know the lone minstrel? We'll ask you just all the questions. I'm doing so much reading tonight. Just a lot of reading. Yeah, tell me about your history with the lone minstrel, who you seem to know quite well. Also, Tariq. I love Tariq. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although, he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. Well, then don't let him eat the plants, Muddled. It's bad. Don't let him eat the toxic plants. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though, it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Warrior Chronicles. Not like the Warrior Cat series. Let me look at this. Hold on. Chosen, the Warrior Chronicles. No, I have not read those. But I will check them out. Where was I? Respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? No, we talked about everything, so, I guess we're done. Thank Volfred for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. I need to drink some liquid after all this reading. This is like Kate audiobook central. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. You found another series you liked that was kind of like Sword Art Online before it became poopy. I have not watched Sword Art Online either. I know about it, though. I think it's one of Misha's favorite series. Viridian Gate Online. Okay. Alright, let's bide some time. Everyone. The amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. You listen to Kate audiobooks? Nice, thanks. I do my best with the voices and all. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside, its impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Or just like chilling, just hanging out on the mountain, having a good time, vibing on the mountain. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. So does this game just go on? You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Many moons? We have to wait months? Then one evening. So does this game end once I've freed everyone, or is there a limited number of opportunities that I get? I don't know when is the actual end of this game, because it's my first pass through it. May I have a moment, Rita? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your leaning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please, follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Also, I would not want to live in that little wagon with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. How many people are in this wagon right now? Shay, Ruki, Jodariel, Pamitha, Tizo, Sir Gilmore, Tariq. There's 7, and Sandalwood. There's 8 other people in this wagon that were all living here for months. Oh my goodness. No, wait, I think, never mind. I think What's-His-Face took the wagon and left, so we're all just living in, like, the little tower back here in the background, I guess? Do I like mysteries? Not fantasy mysteries. Depends on the mystery. But yeah, I enjoy a good mystery. Muddled sounds cozy. I mean, we would all be pretty warm. Look forth, reader madam. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more the path toward salvation is revealed, but now something is different. The stars shine once more! Can I choose which star I go to? Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed to you a single path. But now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Okay, yes, I do get to choose. Alright. So we can go to the Withdrawn, which is the Crone team. The Dogs. Ugh, I lost to the Dog team last time. It's like Motel Evil by Casey Wayland. It's like Clue, but as a book. That sounds fun. We lost against the Dog team last time. Don't like them. Or we can go down here and challenge the Accusers. I think that's our 3 choices for right now. Okay. Do we want to fight Team Creepy Hags? Team Doggo, Team Punk Doggo specifically, or Team Average People. This guy was real mad when we had the match against him last time. Apparently, he had lost to us in a prior liberation rite, or lost to the old Nightwings team, not us. Maybe we go for Team Doggo and try to beat them up. Redemption arc. This was also the last battle that I fought. When I fought the Doggos before, I was still trying to use a controller. And then I gave up and I was like, controller sucks. We need to go use a mouse and keyboard. Since I switched to the mouse and keyboard, I've not lost a right. So I think we go... Yeah, let's go Redemption Arc it up and try to fight these Doggos that we lost to last time. Come on, punks. Let's go. The stars urge that we go to the Hulk of Ores. A long way off. Wolfred, sir. How are we to reach the Hulk of Ores in due course of time? You know full well, Tariq. Preparations are complete. Are we gonna fly? Are we gonna get to fly in our wagon now? We already turned it into a boat before. Is it gonna be a flying wagon? You think you see the lone minstrel smile ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. Flying wagon! Yes, Keth! Flying, we're gonna magic school bus it and fly there. The cycle begins anew. As the years advanced, you'll find there ought to be fewer rites this time, until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many, it's difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. What happens in the morning? Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Okay, so we were just kind of like hanging around this area. Chilling. I feel like we're definitely gonna fly. This is like a well. So yeah, we've been like kind of hanging out, living in these little towers, I guess. I think I'm gonna go till 10:30, and then we're gonna make a D&D character for the end of stream. Might be a little weird transition, but I know we got a lot of D&D fans in here, and I need to make my character sheet tonight. So yeah, about 10:30 we'll pull up the character sheet and we'll build ourselves a monk. A nice monk. A nice bunny monk. I don't know if Solaria is still here. She might be interested in the rabbit monk that I'm going to build. You can make one too. You can make one at the same time. Seamless segue into character creation? Yep, That's what we're going to segue into, Muddled. Probably chop that off the end of this stream before I put it on my VODs channel on YouTube. Next morning, Volfred calls everyone together before the Black Wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Volfred beckons you to join him in the wagon. Flying wagon? Flying wagon? What do we got? Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. Teleporting wagon, Muddled thinks. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. Alright, here we go! Flying wagon! Flying wagon! Flying wagon! Yep. After having soared into the sky, the Black Wagon remains aloft somehow. Oh, by the scribes! I knew Shay was going to be really excited about this. Tizo probably likes it too. By the Underking! Never thought I'd soar like this again. The night wings sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call for them. There is one catch. The downside provides few locales suitable for landing. Though, we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea toward our destination. Okay, so we don't get to fly directly there. It's gonna make us land and then go through a little bit of like... That makes sense, because then we can get money or we can get stuff. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. Alright. The Black Wagon can fly! Seek landing near the Hulk of Orus. You got it. Okay. Oh, I actually fly it, like, with my own flying. Okay, Hulk of Orus is this way. Let's head down here. Whoop. Oh, I can go faster. Whoa. We can just go zoomy. Okay, it's still further down this way. Okay. The Hulk of Orus. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read of the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomed plurns. The Sea Titan. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains. Hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves in the dissidents know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune there during the coming rite. Alright, the Hulk's there. Tizo. Let's go this way. No, we went Pameth's way last time. We gotta go Tizo's way. So how do I land here? E, okay. Okay. We touched down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. Sir Gilman! Okay, model, get good foods. As you make time to check the wagon's subsystems for signs of any excess strain resulting from your voyage through the skies, one of your companions gets your attention. Appreciate you getting us here in one piece, sister. Ruki assists you with the remainder of the work, and together you conclude that everything seems to be in order. You soon shall carry on by sea. For now, you have some time to spare. We do! Oh, we got a scribe right for Shay. Okay, hold on. We got lots of stuff in here. Let's look at our book, first of all. Oh gosh, we unlocked so many pages! So we finished chapter 1. So these are all 8 chapters for the 8 scribes. So we read all the words of Galathanian. Okay. So this is Jomor Manymane, which is Ruki. Hi, Soapy! Hello! We're playing Pyre, which is like mostly audiobook with occasional basketball. I hope you're having a good evening. Hello! I'm enjoying all the reading parts and the basketball parts. But it definitely is an odd game. I can see why this game is considered the, like, odd middle child of Supergiant's games. Living in exile, in the words of Jomor Manymane, the Alpha Chief. You have food? Did you get good food, Muddled? Since I, too, roamed free, I remember well those days in which I was called Chief. I traveled all the world over on my 4 good paws, and I was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger here at I wanted to grow stronger. Here at last I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit. To prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason, But in time, here you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and to find a certain beauty in unlikely places. We only have one page of his chapter. Forsaken lands, in the words of Molten Milethe, the wild witch. Years upon long years we spent distilling life essence from many things, which all once writhed under the auspices of their immortality, which we ourselves cut short. Only the best food. Nice, that's what I want to hear, Muddled. In this we have no regrets, but we learned much, and so, we think, did they. We earned the title Witch, and were forced to flee into the downside. Here we encountered Soliam Moor, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands and catalog our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. He wished to yield benefit to those who followed in our wake. Indulge us both, then. Oh, we got another page of her thing. Sea of Solace. Beyond a shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met Ores, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Soliam Moor in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. We got another page. In Mount Elodiel. Gaining the summit of the sacred Mount Elodiel involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery in varying proportion. The mountain's energies were palpable. The sensation that we felt, indescribable. The lands we stood upon were closer to the stars than to the world we knew. It was upon this highest point in all the downside that we first made efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. It was there that we were stricken with a vision of the cycle of the rites, and felt together, for the first, a sense of freedom unlike any we experienced before. But that is a subject which our comrades shall illuminate in greater detail. Alright, that's all her pages, I think. In the words of Luce Glorian Hundredminds, the scholar. So this is the tree guy. So there's different races, and each the scribe looks like was a different race. Should I liberate people in order? Now my brain is like, well, we let Hedwyn first, and Golgolathanian was like the human character, and his was the first chapter. Second chapter is the doggo, so that would be Ruki. And I was going to let Ruki go next. I was actually going to let him go first if it let me. So, maybe. Do you feel a kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them. Perhaps one day even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy, until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge. For how is it that something can be shared, but still contained within ourselves in its entirety? The stars did not respond, but set me on a quest. I sought the 9 landmarks which they revealed to me, so that someday I would reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in a new light. We're learning so much! Apparently it took us months to read these pages before. Months! Much can be said about the Sisters of the Arch, whom we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice it that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters and the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light, and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us and you in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, These are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Arch within their prison here, give them our thanks. Okay, it's all for you. Great, okay. Who's 7? Haoob the swallow! He's the imp? This is the imp's chapter. At first I found it much too difficult to read, much less to write, even to grasp the quill. But the horned one, Myr, implored me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could give me in return. In return for what? I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Myr is stubborn, more than I. Now herein, and by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates, for I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize those striving for the chance into 9 sets of 3. The Beyonders. So he's telling us about all the teams. Okay, to call the Beyonders a triumvirate is to stain the others' efforts, yet I am beholden to describe them here. A pack of bandits, loosely organized under the Sisters of the Arch. They traveled all this way into my land to take the Horned One's life, to kill my friend Myr. We thwarted them. We had them at our mercy. Mercy had become imperative to Myr. We spared their lives, but banished them to darkness far beyond these lands. Now and forever, the Beyonders cling to a beholden duty to confront the true triumvirates, whenever they so choose, so that whenever the true triumvirates clash, it shall be to their fullest extent. Okay, so the Beyonders is Sandra's group that's in the crystal, the Ghost Triumvirate. Okay, so they got banished into the crystal-y thing. Got it. On Commonwealth. This is the Harps, the winged person. We, the 8, assembled here together in the downside, and we gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange we have not lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you, should you regain your freedom, first off, recognize its qualities and also use it wisely. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings, I once thought that they could take me anywhere, and then they took me here, where I am bound. It is your charge to be free and not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here and learn from what we did, and build a new and great society, a free society with wings spread wide for everyone. You have nearly 600 channel points. Save them up. 6,000 channel points. Well, you know what you can do with those channel points. All right, we read the whole book. Okay. The wisps inside provide a scarce bit of light when it's needed, all for a low monthly fee. Thanks. The wings! I kind of want to do Shay's 5 scribe trial. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We'll try it anyway. Keep saving them and get every redeem in a single stream. You could set a new record, Muddled. A stream record. Bree's not here tonight. I wonder what she is doing. You called for me, lovely reader. What's on your mind, Sandra? Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? A 100 years? She smirks at this. A reasonable guess, but you're off by a wide margin. Bree's in San Antonio. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot that. I've been in prison thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least, it's possible I have lost track. Although given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. if you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long that it has been. Although, enough of that for now. Let us get back to business. Scribe trial! Let's go! You need but choose among those unenlightened fools with whom you travel. Alright, let's try Shay's scribe trial. Okay, I did get the thing back off. We're probably gonna want quickness for this, right? So we'll get the quickness talisman on Faye. Or Shay! On Shay. Okay. Let's go. What? Bree's here! You can't be here. We just discussed it. You're in San Antonio. She's lurking. Every redeem in a single stream would cost 11,350 points. You might have to pool your resources with someone. You just pulled up to your parents' house. Nice timing to be talking about you. Alright, let's do Shay. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there's more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon Shay arrives, and heed of the summons. San Antonio and stream exist in separate locations. Exactly. If you're watching stream, it means you are here in the she shed with me. Just off camera. Like somewhere over that way. Everyone is here. Yep, for sure. The scribes. The scribes. I think that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. Alright, let's go, Shay. No knees? No. Only you get to show your knees on the stream, Bree. If in shed, why can't pet dogs? You pet them when they're off camera. Secret pets. Millie, get off, babe. I gotta focus. Just send them virtual pet. Oh, we gotta treat all the puppers. Okay, alright. Let me get the cookies. Let's go, puppers. Millie, you gotta put your face on the camera. There you go. Good job. Bree. Nice. Delilah, would you like a cookie? Or are you too comfy on the bed? Come here. Delilah's like, I was quite comfy, but I'll come get cookies. Thanks, Bree. I've been hydrating because of all the voice acting I've been doing. Well, chew it. Don't choke on it. Madame. Okay, good job. Alright, that's it. That's all the cookies. Thank you, ladies. Alright, I'm hydrating. Then we're gonna do the scribe trial. Muddled's like, if other people do some, then we can make it happen. Alright. Listen well, girl. This place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is, you listen to me here. Answer to me here. Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something. And I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone, save for your reader. Okay, now we have to do Russian accent for 5 minutes, but Russian accent is only for tutorial. Okay. It's 10:36. We have to do Russian accent until 10:40. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, miss? Yeah, I am, Shay. Okay, let's go. What do we got? 3 Tizos. Okay. Oh no! They're quicker than me. What is the strategy? That is the strategy. I'm so good at Shay! Alright, let's go. Hey! That is easy peasy. Oh, we are so good at scribe trials tonight. Scribe trials? More like a scribe easy street? We are so good at scribe trial. Shay, you did great, girl. Okay. Yes, post some pics to us on the Discord. Let's go. Alright. Bree, you missed it. Maybe. I don't know if you were tuned in at right beginning. But the Hedwyn scribe trial that gave me so much trouble at the end of last Pyre stream last week, I did it in one try. I was like, we are going to spend 30 minutes and I'm going to do Hedwyn scribe trial, no matter how long it takes. And then I did it in like one go. So good. I'm so good at game tonight. Oh, yeah. Okay. How did I do? I must admit that you did better than I had expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Aw, Kent, thank you so much. Then we'd have to do Russian granny voice muddled if someone does that. If they overlap, we have to do Russian granny voice. You basically popped into chat as soon as you turned it on. Nice. Nice. You are here to catch just the end of stream. Some congratulations are in order. To you and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Hi, Sav. Hello. I hope you are doing good, Savannah. We'll see you this weekend, or maybe at this weekend we'll see you. All right. Stretch. Okay, I will stretch. I'm stretching. I'm popping my hips. Okay. Okay. I stretched it out. Let me do a little side to side here. Okay, no, I was not stretching for your benefit, Amelia. But I'll give you some pets. Did I imagine all of that, miss? Because I hope I didn't? Okay. Pet a pup on cam. Okay, get down, Millie. I have to pet you on the camera. Okay, I guess this counts a little bit. We are petting the pup. She is halfway on the cam. Oh, the sweetest of puppers. No, we can't cuddle that much right now, Millie. Okay, yes, you are a very sweet girl. I love you very much. You get off, okay? No? She's like, no, I am not getting off. Okay, yes, you are very sweet, Amelia. Okay, get down. Nope, get down. Millie. Okay. No, I got to keep going, okay? We are almost done for the night, I promise. Ish. I mean, almost is relative. Wow, what is that you have there? Kilmer's anklet. All of these are like aura casting talismans? Okay, accept the reward. How many do we have left on the scribe trials? Well, we did Hedwyn. Oh, by the way, Bree, we sent Hedwyn home. He is gone. I sent him home first. Greystone exhibits a flagrant disregard for natural law, thus providing light entertainment. I like it. It does provide light entertainment. Sub-only mode is 350 and it's disabled. I don't know what to do with that information. The Redeems. Sent him home how? Oh yes, I did send him home. We did a liberation rite at the top of Mount Alodiel. And yeah. We had to choose who we could only send home one person, apparently, for each liberation rite. So I have to choose someone they have to have high enough level, high enough enlightenment for me to choose them. And my only options... I was thinking... I was like, I can send Ruki first. But... it did not give me Ruki as option. My only options were Hedwyn, Jodariel, or Tizo. So I thought about it. I was like, Tizo is like, he lives in the downside. He like wants to be liberated, but only he's like curious about... Oh, there is the wow. All the little sounds.
What the dog doing?
Bitsy is licking herself. That's what she's doing right now. Yeah, so I was like, Tizo, you got this, guys. Your message is highlighted. I will read it. I got this, guys, is what Model says. Okay, Russian accent time is over now. And I was like, Jodariel and Hedwyn would both tell me to send the other one home first. I feel like if I asked Hedwyn, he would be like, send Jody first. And if I asked Jody, she would be like, oh, I get to choose. You get to choose the accent, Bree. What accent do you want me to do for the next 5 minutes? Hmm? What's the accent? I gotta talk to Sir Gilman. Okay, I have to get in the mindset. Like my random villager voice. Alright, we'll try to do a nice Scottish accent. For about 5 minutes. I'll do my best. Muddled. We're not playing Pokemon right now. I realize you want to do all the points at the moment. We're not even catching any more Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, I mean. Because we've already caught in all the... That's a lie, actually. I take that back. We haven't caught any in Area 0 yet, so we can definitely catch one in Area 0 and name it Jeffrey. We'll put that one on the back burner. Hold on, let me write it down. Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Pokemon name. Great. Now, whatever the next... Jody versus Pam. Oh, now I have to make poll? Okay, hold on. It is difficult to make poll at the moment. Have to alt-tab over to the thing. And pause the music. Okay. Poll. Wait, I can make poll the other way. This is really... this thing does not want to work. Poll, poll, poll. Where is poll? Okay. Poll. Jody. New poll. Jody or Pam? Question mark. Jody. Pam. Tall, muscle. I can't spell. Muscle lady. Pam. Feather lady. Okay, we will set the duration for 5 minutes. Go! You can vote on the poll. It's in there. You should see it right now. Let's see. It's 50-50 split between tall muscle lady or feather lady. Okay. Oh, I switched back. I slipped back into the Russian accent, didn't I? Shame on me. I was trying to make the poll. All right. Okay, we're doing a Scots accent. Like, vaguely Scottish accent for the next little bit. That's right. All right, let's try to do Sir Gilman in a vaguely Scottish accent. Models voting for tall muscle girl supremacy. All right. Sir Gilman is shivering there after the Black Wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. Oh yeah, that's right! Sir Gilman's like Bree, he's afraid of heights. He probably did not enjoy that at all. Sorry, Sir Gilman. Oh, Feather Girl's in the lead! Muddled, you better shill out for Muscle Girl. Master Reader, this knight is very, very slightly out of sorts is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Heretics, the lot of you. Muddled says you're all heretics. Where is the love and respect for Jadariel? She was our OG. She's our defensive tank. Pamatha overhears and joins you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it he has yet to understand. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those glorious murky waters! Engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits, and the like. Tall Muscle Girl, exactly. I agree, Muddled. Tall Muscle Girl has been there for the team from the very beginning. People are disrespecting her by not voting for her in the poll. It's terrible. Terrible, I say. I've still got a few minutes left, so put in your votes for Tall Muscle Girl. Or Feather Girl here, Pamatha. I mean, look, she has a stupid hat on. I mean, look at that. Who wears that hat? It's like a weird helmet with a beak, even though she already has a regular nose underneath it. Her boob thing also looks like it has a little beak. Like her breasts are just little angry bird eyes with a little beak here in the middle. What sort of design is that, I tell you? Jadariel's clearly the better one. But I'm not voting in my own poll, because that's like cheating. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like. But the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Exactly. Technically, it's Muddled's poll, so you should, get the result. That doesn't mean you're going to get the result you want out of it, unfortunately, Muddled. Just because you engineered this poll doesn't mean that people have to vote a certain way. That's democracy for you. Though, I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. Sir Gilman gained +1 hope for the next right. Wish him well. All right, Sir Gilman. It's not really voting in my own poll because it's your poll. Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying now. Well, here. Let's see. In that case, let me get on the thing. I'll put in a vote. At least even it up. Jadariel deserves that much. It's not a lie, because I definitely am a bigger fan of Jadariel than Pamatha. No offense. No offense to you, Feathered Girl. Where did my fancy rock go? My rock's gone. I wanted to poke that rock some more that makes the jingly noises. And it's not here. Where is it? Someone took my fancy rock. I'm against that. Alright. Okay, we got the little save icon in the top corner. And I did want to do my character sheet, so I think we're going to quit this game for the night. What do you think? Do you guys want to see me build a character sheet, or do we just want to call a stream for the evening? That should be another... Oh, it's a tie! Jody or Pam. What do you think? I could go find somebody to raid. Let me see if there's anybody online that we can raid at the moment. Or I can make my D&D character. Did you get all the redeems? I don't think we got all the redeems. Also, I think Scottish accent time is over. Jody deserves a better audience, a more appreciative audience that like Tall Muscle Girl. Yes, you want to watch build a character. Okay, alright. Hold on then. Let me go to the be right back screen here. Boop boop. Let me set this up real quick.